So this is just a short video focusing on the front three in the blue team and start positions when trying to press to win the ball high up the field. So the opposition have the ball, they're playing out from the back, they're set up in a defensive 4 unit. And what we're looking at are different positions and considerations all around influencing the goalkeeper. So if we're in these positions here in the first instance and we look at it from the goalkeeper's perspective, we can see the 9 straight down the centre of the line, so going left and right is pretty equal. And there's a lot of space in front of these players, so it would stand to reason that they'd be really comfortable receiving the ball and stepping into the space, even if the pressure comes from the 9, to be able to play. So we can understand that. So consideration of a different position. The 11 and 7 moving inside the field and slightly further forward, while still being able to see their direct opponent, but also be a little bit closer to this situation here where the central defenders are. Again, on the left hand side, being able to see my direct opponent, so I'm not really high where one ball's easily played over me, and still got a little bit of a distance here where it can impact, and it's all about impacting the opposition. So now the picture for the goalkeeper is still this pass to the red 2 and the red 3 is not on because of my position. This pass to the red 5 and the red 4 is still on, but there's a little bit more of a risk here or a danger if their first touch isn't right or the ball isn't right. So now you're starting to influence them. But the key aspect of this video is around the misinterpretation of the high press. So when we think about high press, we think about going really high up the field so that when the opposition play short, we're in a really good position to go and win the ball. But if you don't time that right and you go too high too early, what ends up happening is the goalkeeper looks at this and goes, this isn't on at all. And if the goalkeeper doesn't do that, the central defenders are certainly thinking, if I get the ball here, I'm under real pressure and I don't know what my options are. And inevitably what you run the risk of doing is just taking the decision out of the hands of the goalkeeper and then just playing longer because they feel that's the only choice they have. So always think about your positions in terms of creating that little bit of space, that enticing the goalkeeper to play out so that they feel that there's this space for them to travel into, and then that's when you can start to go to work with your positions. If you go too high too early, then ultimately these players may not even want the ball, so it bypasses all of the work that you've done to try and create that high press to win the ball high up the field.